question. Anyone? Yes. Well, I mean, what we've had is a whole lot of chaos from the opposition and one thing uniting them, and that is just to wreck things. We've seen Peter Dutton only a week ago say that he supported a second referendum. I mean, why not get behind the first referendum? He said he'd have a second referendum, and then yesterday he walked away from that second referendum by saying he only had committed to reconciliation. Well, quite frankly, Peter Dutton and the opposition have showed that they constantly want to say no, but with no alternative about any solutions or how to say yes. So, look, I think Peter Dutton should stand up for his principles. If he disagrees with the comments of Senator Price, he should tell the Australian people that. He shouldn't try and hide away without making strong comments. But it is symptomatic, I think, of the chaos, the opposition and the constant negativity of the No campaign.
Minister, is the Yes campaign hopeful of a more optimistic week after a very difficult time in the previous week?
Look, I think we are really seeing today around South Australia, you'll start to see signs going up, which is always a symbol that an election has begun. And so this referendum, the writs have now been issued. We're urging people to get on the roll. But what I know will happen is now the conversations will really begin. We've had 35,000 people sign up to be part of the Yes campaign, to have those conversations about why it's so important to have a voice to Parliament. So I think you'll start to see people starting to really tune in over the next 4 weeks, and there will be Yes people out there, a whole group of them out there, a movement out there having those important conversations as people consider how they're going to vote on October 14.
The no vote, in this poll, this game is something like in South Australia. Is the Yes campaign
Well, as I said, we've only just started the proper campaign around the Yes referendum vote, and I think what I'm seeing, and certainly what volunteers are reporting, is that there is increasing interest from communities to engage, to talk about what this means and why it's important. And there will be an army of Yes volunteers out there having those important conversations with people, providing answers and information. But overwhelmingly, I have really been struck with how many people want to engage, want to talk about this, and how seriously they're taking this vote on the 14th of October. And I'd take this opportunity, as Dean mentioned, there is a really simple proposition in front of the Australian people. Don't get distracted by a lot of the noise and the distractions, but really there's a simple proposition. Do you want to see Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people recognised in the Constitution through a voice to Parliament that will advise the government of the day about how to work with Indigenous people to fix some of the outcomes that are unacceptable in this country? It's a simple proposition, and I would encourage people to vote yes.